Seems like I do this every year.
What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want?
Alright, so we got a big, well, not you guys, maybe you guys do, I don't know. I got a big 2018 build season going on, and just a lot of different things in the works this year. I'm going to try so hard this year to make sure that I video a lot of stuff, that I'm bringing some content to you guys that you guys want to see. There's going to be some new tutorials this year. I think it'll be good. A lot of you guys will like it, but a lot of stuff on my plate. Big thing is, in 2018, I've got a bar down in Joplin that I got to create some Halloween stuff for. So I'm going to get to go in and totally creep out this bar downtown Joplin. I have free reign to do whatever I want to with it, create whatever kind of props that I want to put in it, do whatever I want. So that's going to be fun and exciting. I got a lot of new ideas for the yard next year. The yard's going to be more of a twisted pumpkin theme thing. So doing that dragon was pretty cool. I may do a bigger body for the dragon. I may make another dragon. I don't know. But by doing the dragon, I think for next year what I really want to do is have a bunch of different pumpkin creature type things. So everything next year, for the first time ever in, I don't know, 20 plus years that I've been doing the yard, I'm actually going to theme it out, and it's all going to be like twisted pumpkin theme. So pumpkin creatures and pumpkin scarecrows and pumpkin jacks and the dragon and just all kinds of stuff. So that should be exciting. And possibly, just maybe doing a haunted house this year. Got a buddy that's got a building. We've been kind of hitting around some ideas about it. If everything kind of falls into place here within the next 2 to 3 months, and we get the green light, then we got a building we're going to gut and turn around and make a spook house for here in Baxter as well. So I'm going to try to pull off doing the bar. I'm going to still try to pull off doing the yard, and then doing the haunt if we can get it everything put together. So it's kind of exciting, kind of some fun stuff to look forward to. Plus, doing all this YouTube stuff, keeping you guys involved. One of the things I want to mention here, sometime last summer I did, I made this zombie head, how to make a zombie head out of a paper mache skull tutorial, and then I was going to do the paint side of this. I never did the paint side because I started filming. I was going to turn the whole thing into a groundbreaker, like a zombie groundbreaker thing. So I started working on that video, never got it done, got busy with other stuff. So one of the first tutorials to finish up is we're going to create this thing into a I'm going to create this thing into a zombie groundbreaker. We're going to finish that tutorial up and get that out there so you guys can see it. That should probably be one of the first couple tutorials that come out. I got a couple pumpkins here. I just need to finish these things up. You guys have seen pumpkin tutorials. I've got like 2, one which is just a standard one, and one second generation. So if you want to get into looking at those, you can go back and look at those and see the second generations. These are done a little bit different. Maybe later on I'll do something with that, like a 3rd generation pumpkin. I don't know, but there's enough pumpkin tutorials right now out there on YouTube that I don't think you guys need that. Unless, when these are done, if you guys out there want a tutorial on how these particular ones were made, then I can redo some more and show you how I did those. A couple of the other tutorials, I did those pumpkin jacks and everybody liked them. Well, I'm going to do at least 4 of those for the bar as a plan, and I'm going to do 2 or 3 of them for my own yard as well. So whenever I go to do those, I think I'll wind up doing a full tutorial on those pumpkin jacks for those guys that are out there. Because I've seen questions where you guys, there's been some people who've asked me, how do I attach the head to the torso and all that kind of stuff. So I'll do a tutorial on that. That way you guys can see at least how I do it, how I attach the heads, and what I do to get all that stuff going on. So hopefully I can answer some of those questions in those tutorials. And a while back on the paper mache group, my Halloween paper mache group, I put a deal out there asking about the brew. I used to do a show called The Brew, and really it answered some questions and talked about some different things. But the main thing when I really started that whole thing out was highlighting the different artists that were in Halloween paper mache and the things that they were doing and the projects that they were building, because there's a ton of absolute just awesome talent within that group. So if you guys are interested and there's people that are out there that want to see that, then I'll bring that back. And basically it's just going to be highlighting a lot of the different artists that are in that group, things that they've made in the past, current stuff that they're working on, that type of thing. And so that may be once or twice a month. We'll see how that goes. But if you guys are interested in it, leave a comment below. Let me know if you want that. I'll do it. Let me know what you guys want to see. Even if there's a tutorial out there, maybe you want me to make something and make a tutorial of it, put some ideas in the comments below. If I can fit all that in with everything else that I got going on, then I will. Because I read your guys' comments. I want to be a little more interactive in those comments. So if you guys have ideas that you want to share and bounce, put them down there. I read them, and I'll take any kind of advice or any ideas that you guys have. So anyway, this was just a quick, fast little update on what's coming in 2018. I hope a lot of you guys follow along. I hope you guys subscribe and watch. And for anybody new that hasn't seen anything, the YouTube channel already has quite a few tutorials on it. So you can go back. I think I made some playlists. I'll have to recheck that. Go back and look. There's ones on pumpkins. There's tutorials on how to do a bat. There's tutorials on how to make a creepy snowman. There's tutorial on how to make a spell book. There's tutorials on shrunken heads and some other things. And to keep in mind, for anybody that's new too, is some of my tutorials, there are easier ways to create and build the things that I build. But primarily the stuff that I concentrate on is doing it out of paper mache. So yeah, you could do a spell book out of an old book, different things to stress it, make it look right. It's much faster, you can get it done. But my particular tutorial is how to make one if you don't have a book. Out of mache, what you got laying around, junk, something from nothing, that type of stuff. So that's really what I try to gear my tutorials to go towards. Anyway guys, I'll let you go. This has been long enough, and I'll see you guys either here on YouTube or I'll see you on Facebook on Halloween paper mache. If you guys aren't following that, go follow it. There's a lot of great talent there. There's a lot of information there too. Everybody's willing to share their ideas and how they do things. If you've got questions, there's a lot of people that will pipe in and answer those questions for you. So go check that out if you haven't. Other than that, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you later.